It's Sizzleback here to give you guys another update video. This is my 7th time recording and I'm tired. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload the video that I did previous to this, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something. It wasn't really important, I was bored and I just wanted to make a video of everything that was going on in my life. Happy New Year's. It's been a long time since I've done a video, so Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas and all that, and congratulations to Air Force Angel, I think 12 or something like that. She just shipped out this week, and I am Brianna Monique. I think she was supposed to ship out sometime this month too. So congratulations for those who went to BMT, for those who got their ship dates, for those who got dipped in, for those who decided to go on the journey of becoming a part of the military, any branch. I don't discriminate. So as far as an update, I have bad news, but I'm looking at the bright side of things because I have some good news as always. Bad news, I did bad on my ASVAB test because I scored lower in my admin score, which made my AFQT score, which stands for Armed Forces Qualification Test, and that's your score to get into any military of the branch. For Air Force and Navy now is 50. So mine was lower, and I don't qualify for a lot of the jobs that I wanted by 1 point again. So, because I had like secondary ones, it was a lot of jobs that I liked. But it's only like maybe 3 or 4 now, but right now I'm an open candidate. So yeah, I'm an open candidate, and I have to get my score approved first. I'm gonna try to say everything that I said in the other videos like real fast. So I need to talk a little faster because it needs to be less than 10 minutes. Okay, so I scored lower. I talked to my recruiter, I was just like, I don't know what happened. I am surprised, I'm still surprised, because I studied so hard, and some people said, I think some people were saying that I studied maybe too hard, because I studied up until the last point. Studied the day before. I didn't even go to the Martin Luther King parade. I didn't hang with my friends that day. I was just like, I got to study. So I studied all that night, woke up that morning, studied all the way until I left to go to MEPs, studied while I was in the car before I went in. And so, yeah, so I had to get my score approved by my recruiter. So my recruiter had to ask his boss had to ask his boss to get the approval. And so basically, right now, it's approved. First he was saying that, we're going to finish processing you, but we have to see, he said that he didn't get a yes and he didn't get a no, but he said I was going to get scheduled to go to MEPS for a physical and all that. And so that's the good news. So let me go back up. So he said if any of his people that he was recruiting were going to get disqualified, then just put me on. His boss told him to just keep processing me, which I didn't understand that because they were already going to make me an appointment anyway. So I think they were just going to process me anyways, because once you go to MEPS and for a physical and all that, if everything's fine, you swear in. So I am scheduled to go to MEPS on Wednesday. Today is the 23rd of January, and it's a Monday. And I have to drive to my recruiter's office in Brea. Excuse me. And from there, I guess they're going to have a taxi or something, or I don't know who's going to drive us. They're going to take us to the hotel, and I forgot the name of the hotel, but somewhere in LA, El Segundo, whatever. And then that day, I guess I will do some of the processing and, do the basics, and then the second day I'll go to the MEPS and get a physical and all that. And if everything checks out and everything's fine, I swear in. So that's my good news. And the people that my recruiter were recruiting were just like, I'm glad I had all those examples, because he had 4 people get disqualified. I don't remember what the first 2 was for, but it was not a complete disqualified for the first 2. Not even for the other 2, but the first 2, they have to get other documentations or whatever. He was kind of getting annoyed with it. First one wasn't that bad, but the second one got a little irritated. So the third one, this guy, he got disqualified for thinking he had something wrong with him, and he got disqualified. And he went home and told his parents that he thought that they said that he had something, and they was like, no. And so he ended up getting disqualified for no reason at all. And he had to get it proved, so he had to get some kind of test to prove that, you know, everything was fine, and he didn't have the money for it. A recruiter was saying that it costed like $400, $500, and the guy was like, I don't have any money, don't have any insurance. And so he was like, well, try another branch, point blank period. He said he was irritated because he told them not to say anything that they have not discussed. And he already had the example from the first two. So this is the third one. So then the fourth one, he was texting him back and forth while I was meeting with him. So I was kind of knowing what was going on because his boss was there, and there was some other recruiters there and was talking about things. And like my recruiter's boss, he was talking to other recruiters about just getting things done, like closing people out, following up with people, and if they don't, you know, call you back, X them out, throw them away, whatever. So this other guy, he got disqualified because he had something on his butt. Like, I don't know what that was all about, but he had some kind of something on his butt. He didn't know what it was, but he knew about it, and because he said he knew about it, he got disqualified. And so I was there, and my recruiter was outside waiting to come in, and so he let him in. And I was like, you want me to move? He was like, no, you stay right there. I want you to listen. I'm going to tell him he's not coming. He's not going to join the Air Force today. So he was like very like irritated and mad and stuff because it causes him to do more work if he was to continue doing there. And he was like, I'm not going to put them ahead of anybody because that wouldn't be right because I told them. So he basically the guy told him the story of what happened. So he said that the people at MEPs was like, what's that, when he dropped his pants? And he was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, what is it? And he's like, I don't know, I always had it. And they asked him, have they noticed it growing or anything like that? Because it was like, it could be a tumor. So because he said he knew about it, he knew about it the whole time, he was, you know, disqualified. And that was it. He wasn't getting in the Air Force. He could, you know, get it checked out and try again, but probably not at the office I went to because, you know, they were just done with him because they were getting irritated with the recruits. So I have to make sure, like, I'm ready. And just a tip for you guys, close your mouth at MEPs. Do not say anything that you have not told your recruiter, that you do not disclose any information that you have not already talked about at your recruiter's office. And I'm not saying, I'm not suggesting to lie or anything, but I'm just saying, go ahead if you want to try it. You'll get disqualified. So, I mean, they try to interrogate you and tell you you'll go to jail and stuff like that. Is it true? I'm just saying. No. But, yeah, so just make sure I mean, if you want to tell the truth beforehand. But don't get yourself disqualified because you didn't tell the truth in the beginning and got the appropriate documentation. Like, if you've ever had, like, well, if you have asthma, you can't get in. But let's just say if you can still get in if you had asthma. If you tell the people at MEPS that you may have asthma, or you had asthma before, but you didn't check it off on the paper, you're disqualified. Your recruiter may just drop you and say, I'm done. And that's basically how it is. And so for all you guys that are planning on going to MEPS, just keep your mouth closed, keep your mouth shut. Do not say anything. Most of your answers should be no to most of their questions. Unless you've already talked to your recruiter about it. Like, the only thing I'm saying yes to is I had braces before, and that's the only thing I'm saying yes to. There's some information that I cannot disclose on camera. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Congratulations to those who've made the decision to join the military, any branch. I don't discriminate. I'm not one of those. So congratulations to those. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I'm supposed to go to my recruiter's office on Wednesday, and they're going to get a taxi for us or take us on. I don't know, I'm not driving. To the hotel, and then the next day we do all the processing and everything checks out, swearing, blah blah blah. I'll do the video once I'm done with that and let you guys know what happened and what didn't happen and how it was for me, my experience. And if I have any other tips, I will let you guys know, but keep your mouth shut. You should already know that one. So thank you guys for watching, subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them down below or inbox me or make a video response or anything. Okay? So, bye-bye.